I debated on this. All right. Good morning. I'm tired. I don't know if you can tell. I'm just like, I'm also already done peopling. Taylor, how have you been? I haven't seen you in a while. Good morning. No, I'm done catting too. Stay there in the window. You too? I feel like I'm just done already. Sam. Hi, Sam. Good morning, Jessica. It's been crazy by you. I believe that. Why else would you disappear for days and days? I really want my coffee, but it's still too hot. Seisha! Good morning, Seisha. You know, I have pretty much been nonstop since I had to end office hours yesterday. I was like, oh, we'll go back. We'll come back. I'm sorry you hate the commercials, Sarah. The nice part is I can't control whether or not they put commercials in my live streams. They're going to do it regardless, no matter what my settings are. However, if you do watch them, I do get a little bit of money, which is nice. So I try not to complain about them. But I am sorry. They can be an inconvenient PITA. And I get it. We just had spring break too, and my youngest daughter's 16th birthday. Oh, my kid's spring break is next week. Constantly nappish, but figure, yeah, you have reasons. Can today be over, please? Good morning, Dale. Good morning, Kathy. My streak is broke. Oh no! Gonna have to start over. I feel old when I say I remember when YouTube didn't have commercials. You feel old when you say, do you remember when there were 3 channels and they all had commercials? Only getting part of the comments. When a commercial hits, I watch it, but only for you, Naomi. Only for you. Oh, I love you, Seisha. Thank you so much. Kylie, how are you? I forgot to send the email. Farrah's gonna eat me alive, I swear. Hang on, I gotta find it. That was my problem yesterday. I went to go grab the link for her to email it, and then I couldn't get logged in, and then I got distracted. Log in! I clicked login, not show banner. Oh my God, you're slow. Courses. And I'm also trying to... Okay, that's why that got weird. All right. All right. All right. Farrah, there you are. Okay, sorry. Send. Ah, my computer got slow. Okay, sorry. Okay, my kid is sick in the docks with her. I'm exhausted. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I remember being the remote to dial TV, right? Good morning. What commercial? They were just talking about the ads that show up sometimes on my live stream. Like, I have no control over ad placement. YouTube places ads on every single channel. With the actually, I think if I were YouTube Premium, like if I paid for my YouTube, I think then I could decide not to show any ads on my videos, I think. I don't know. But otherwise, YouTube places ads wherever they think people are going to watch. And the ads are targeted based on special algorithms and so on. So different people who watch my live stream are probably seeing different ads. It's all good. It's all fine. But they're an inconvenient PITA. And so people were talking about them, and then that brought us to, oh my gosh, remember the infomercial days? Like, I could not understand why someone would watch an infomercial, because to me it was like a 30-minute long commercial. And these were the same people who complained about commercials like in their shows. But they would watch these I don't know. Anyway. Cup, write without fear. Cancel community, think again. No, see, edit without mercy. Write without fear. Absolutely. Start writing. I didn't have a TV growing up. Very lucky like that. Woke up in all the Scorpio mood today. Think I'm going to write or design mostly today and avoid BF, so no hurt feelings, because I don't care. Name is Morteza. I don't know how to say that. Good morning. Good morning. You don't get ads? I don't know. Maybe you don't get ads. You were the remote and the rabbit ears. I wasn't allowed to touch the TV, so I was neither the remote nor the rabbit ears, because doing either of those things meant I was touching the TV. If it didn't work, we watched static. Couldn't read the whole cup. It naturally for the cancel community. Totally good. But yeah, write without fear, edit without mercy. I don't remember where I heard that from first. I think it was from A.K. Morgan. I think Aiden was the first one to tell me. Might have been someone else, but I'm pretty sure, like, I remember Aiden telling me like eons ago. Anyway, but basically, like, sit down, turn off your inner editor and just write, and without fear of what if they don't like it, what if someone doesn't want to read it, what if I'm using the wrong words, so on and so forth. Like, just write, and then you go in and you edit without mercy, like Stephen King says, like, unalive the darlings. You know, you will get ads now. Like, if you say the T word, they will come. If you say the T word, they will come. Finally got my website back up and running yesterday. Still a work in progress, but at least it's back amongst the living. Yay, Judith, that's awesome. I did a lot of work on my website yesterday, and now it looks like a real-ish website. Yay! That's so great. So every time I see Mercy, I think the one from the game. Turn off, am I using the wrong words? Yeah, exactly, Taylor. Turn that up, pull it right out of your head. Get a wand and just pull it out of your head. Well, I'm stoked y'all are working on your websites. That's awesome. How does one do that? Well, lots and lots of practice and turning off the spell checkers and turning off the grammar checkers and any squiggly line makers. Just turn them off. And then not reading what you already wrote to figure out where you are. Using a reverse outline almost always starts training your brain to stop trying to edit while you're trying to write. And then sometimes also physically, verbally, out loudly, reminding yourself and your inner editor that it's not your turn. You get to edit when I'm done writing. I was going to work on mine, but that means being near and he already too much this morning. Ooh, I almost hit the wrong button there. I will stare at the screen and argue inside my brain with myself over whether I should use a specific word or a different one. Yeah, I get it. Stop it. You did hit the wrong button. No, I almost, like, I was going really fast and I hit, and then I went to go and I was like, ooh, because I almost hit make moderator. And I was like, oh no, that would have been so bad. I do that out loud and get funny looks for holding a whole conversation with myself. You guessed it. You must. Yeah, almost. I caught myself. I'll go to Chat GPT and type what word means, because sometimes the words refuse to come. I once wrote, Taylor, start. I didn't write this part. Taylor, start sprinting. I don't know what to tell you. Like, all I can give you are tips that have helped me in the past, and you always tell me how they never work. So the only thing else I can tell you is just keep trying. One thing that worked for me when I first started sprinting was just using the words in my head. If I couldn't think of the word that I wanted, I just kept writing. I once wrote the game with balls and sticks because I couldn't remember the word snooker. And the game with balls and sticks. And he kept hitting the balls with the sticks because I couldn't remember snooker and I couldn't remember cue ball. Just use the words that are in your head and keep going. And I didn't allow myself to stop for more than 10 seconds to think. But that's why I put together the lists of names, so that if I needed a name, I could just yank it off the top of the list. So I didn't spend more than 10 seconds thinking about anything. I didn't allow myself more than 10 seconds to think of something. If it took me longer than 10 seconds, it was either a TK or it was whatever was in my head. I wonder if someone gets timed out by 3 different people if it adds out the time that's there. I don't think so. I don't think the time stacks. I think it's just like, 24 hours. And then a minute later, 24 hours. Venting is incoming today, complete with cast of characters. It may be lack of ADHD meds. Maybe. When was the last time you were able to go to a doctor to, like, check on what your medications were doing? They won't give me medications for my ADHD, which is frustrating Because then it's like, could you make one that someone with high blood pressure could use? Because I guarantee you that all the kids that are out there right now, the Gen Zs, the older Gen Zs who are coming, you know, they're what? They're 25 now? 24, 25, I think, right? They're not on their medications from childhood before, and they're going to have high blood pressure soon. Someone should start on that. You haven't had meds for 10 years. Hey, yo, what's happening? We're talking about writing and publishing. You forgot yours for a few days now? What medication? We're talking about ADHD meds. And I went into a rant about the fact that they won't give me medication because of my high blood pressure. But, like, someone needs to fix that. Like, there's going to be more than just me with high blood pressure and ADHD. Anyway, rant over. I bet I could separate the editor and the writer if I had meds. Possibly. I mean, I don't know for sure. You know your brain and your responses better than I do. Better than anyone else. So I don't, I can't say for sure yes. But there is a good possibility. It's definitely worth checking out anyway. Adds to to-do list. That my ADHD will lose later. I seriously need to write down the questions I have so I remember them to ask when you are live. Hello. Jessica, so one of the things that I started doing, I launched a beta. There's very few people who've been invited to it so far. For mobile coaching, right? Which is done on Voxer. And the idea was so that I didn't have to worry about my calendar, but also so that other people didn't have to go through what you go through every morning, where you're like, dang it, I had a question, but now I don't remember what my question was, when it's time for a call. So they could basically, whenever they're writing or whenever they have a question, they could just send me a Voxer note with their question. And they still forget. They still forget to send me the question, some of them. This is not working. I'm going to bed after this. Alex, I hope you feel better soon. That would be me too. I say I need to, then I just don't. Missy gonna cause all the mayhem. Out of sight, out of mind. Yep, I totally get it. My dog just came in with my daughter's leggings and hit me in the face with them. It's a big dog. A great way to start the day. I just linked the wrong products to the wrong pages in all of my shop. Deep breath, Alex. It's okay. It's frustrating, but you know what? I've done that before. And I did it before on a client site, which is like extra stress because it wasn't even just my site I messed up. It was a client site. I get it. Deep breath. It's not a difficult fix, and now you know how to link the stuff. So you have to redo it, which is frustrating, but you know what you're doing, and you know you can do it. I'm very sorry to hear that, Lexi. Hello, Bonnie. No, Sarah, cause the mayhem. That'll like spur Alex on that, you know, after her nap, if she fixes her site quick, she gets back. She has motivation. I'm very sorry to hear that, Bonnie. You'll always be awesome and funny. Don't let anyone tell you you're not cool. Thank you. I hope your day gets a lot better. I was waiting to see if they were going to follow up with something so I could see where they were going. Hello, Bentley. Can't take the drama today. I get it, Alex. You deserve a break. Go take a nap. You deserve it. I started writing some... Not that you have to earn a nap. Let me rephrase it. That is a horrible thing to say, that you deserve it, because it makes it sound like you have to earn it. You don't have to earn it. Take a nap because you're a human being and you exist in an exhausting world. I started writing some stuff by hand and found that the story came out of my head easier. Oh, maybe you can try that. Connie does that. I used to always want... Do you remember the movie Funny Farm with Chevy Chase? There is a scene where she is writing on legal pads, and she comes out and she tells... I don't remember his name. I mean, it's Chevy Chase, but I don't remember the character's name. But she comes out and she tells him, like, hey, I wrote a book and I'm getting published. Look at my book deal, blah, blah, blah. And it's because she wrote it on legal pads, and she sent the legal pads, no editing or anything, into a publisher. And ever since I watched that movie, I have always wanted to handwrite a book like that. My wrists won't do it, though. You liked? Thank you. I appreciate it. Take a nap because naps are great. Exactly. Paid newsletters like Fussy Librarian, are they worth the money? I can get one in contemporary romance for about $16. That's really hard to say. It depends on the newsletter. It depends on the person. So what I would say is, if you can lose the $16, try it for a month. Set a reminder so that you don't forget that you're on the newsletter, and make sure you read it during that month, and then see, like, was it worth paying the $16 for what you got that month? If the answer is no, buy. If the answer is yes, then maybe. You know, it depends on your budget and whatnot. But what I have found, by and large, the majority of people who have paid newsletters, or are having people pay for their newsletters, is just newsletters. It's just a regular newsletter that people are paying for. Like, it doesn't give any deeper insights. It doesn't give any more statistics or facts or tips or help. It's the same as they would have done in a regular newsletter, but it's not lost in the inbox and people are paying for it. So it's kind of like getting paid to write a newsletter. Very few think of it as like a membership where they have to provide stuff. You know what I mean? Like, so, but if you can lose the $16 for a month, try it for a month, see if it was worth it. And if it wasn't, then I would get rid of it. Last person blocked me because I made a joke about an ocean. It waved at a person. I don't know. Ooh, bam, 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 bam. It barely 10:30 and I napped. My hand cramps too. Yeah, I can't do it. I wrote almost 1,000 words yesterday. Yay! You broke 57,000? Awesome. Writing by hand takes practice. Yeah, I don't have the patience. My brain works faster than my fingers. I grip my pen super tight and twist my wrist, and apparently you aren't supposed to do those things. Writing by hand helps slow the brain down. Last person, oh, you said that already. Sorry, sometimes I fall behind on the comments because I'm trying to talk, and so you don't have to repeat yourself, though, because I will go back and find the comment if it's there. Good morning, Sabrina. I can't write for a long time. I'm in a lot of pain. Same as typing on my phone. If not for my laptop, I couldn't write. I hold pens wrong. I use egg-shaped pen grips now. They help. Can you speak Farsi? No, I cannot. I barely speak English. Most of the time I forget what words I'm trying to do, and I just make stuff up. Iran is now at night. Ah, well, how was your day, Games? I hope you had a good day. Writing by hand is fun and therapeutic, but my one job messed up my wrist, so I don't do it anymore. Yeah, I've always loved handwriting, and I always used to get compliments on my handwriting. Well, I still do get compliments on my handwriting. I love writing by hand. My brain works faster than my fingers, and I end up getting frustrated that my hands can't keep up. And then my wrists end up cramping after a while. That's just me getting older. And I can't do, like, if it's an erase, if I have to erase something, it better be a clean erase, like no tears on the paper, nothing. Like, I don't want it to look like anything was ever there. If it looks like something was there, I have to rip out the whole page and start all over again. And no crossouts, unless I'm like, it's a specific strategically placed crossout that I'm putting there for a joke, but otherwise, no. So if I make a mistake, I end up having to pull the whole paper out and starting all over, which doesn't help because it means I'm writing double. But I love handwriting in general. I can barely talk English either, and I will just say random words because my brain can't keep up. Asked hubby to switch on the sandwich. I was talking about the shower. Good morning. Well, I can't ask what that would have been. One bad erase and a page got to go. Yep, exactly. I think that's one of the reasons why I took to computers so easily. Because you didn't have to worry about the erase. Well, and typewriters. For some reason, the white tape on typewriters didn't bother me nearly as much as erasing in handwriting. Human baster instead of lotion. Yes, I do that all the time. I can't think of any examples right now. You've been doing morning pages again on my Remarkable. I delete the notebook at the end of the month. Totally illegible anyway. It honestly fits though, right? It does fit. Oh no, there was one in gosh, years ago when The Silence in the Library first came out in Doctor Who. I could not say for the life of me, I could not say Vashta Narada. Like, for whatever reason, my brain just refused to process Vashta Narada. Look, I can say it now, but at the time, I could not say it. And like at one points, I just gave up and I just started calling them Vixen Rubs. That was as close as I got, but it took me a long time to like figure it out. The mouth bowl, perfect. When you hear the vent, you'll have inkling of the I've been scribbling. Takes a lot of attempts before I find the correct word. Sometimes I'll just freeze until someone figures out the word for me. Forgot how much I love my deathbed merch. But someday it will be a novel. All this family drama has to be good for something, obviously. Hello. Welcome. I just said hi. Hello. Naomi said we must cause the mayhem for Alex. Yes, I did say that, actually. Yes. Are we writing about the family drama? I didn't know that was an option. Yes, you can absolutely write about the family dropping. The family dropping? Family drama. What's poppin'? We're talking about writing and publishing. You're really pretty. Thank you. Love you. Thank you. Hello, hello. Please no mayhem, I will cry. Okay. No, we don't want to make Alex cry, okay? I thought we were going to motivate her and make her laugh a little bit, but she's going to cry. Can't have that. Can't have crying Alex on the Discord. So no mayhem. Sorry. You're getting red added to your hair next week. Nice. Sarah, I am the calm one. Hello. You're interested. Awesome. Are you writing a book? Can I say hi? Hello. All the cute chibis. Can you say hi? Hi. What did you want to become before becoming an author? Well, let's see. I went through a bunch of phases when I was a kid. Well, even as an adult, I think. So let's see. I wanted to be an astronaut at one point in time. I think every kid at one point in time says, I want to leave Earth and go into space, don't we? Like, maybe not. I wanted to be a bird. Yes, I know. I was dumb. At one point in time, I was going to be a teacher. I actually have my master's degree in psychotherapy because I was going to be a therapist. I wanted to be a history teacher, but they don't ever hire women to be history teachers. They always hire football coaches. I want to escape Earth, right? I think we all go through that. Yeah, I didn't quite understand how growth and development worked when I was a kid. So I was just like, when I grow up, I want to be a bird. That one used to get me a lot of laughs. Anyway. But also, like, I wanted to be an author. I just don't remember not writing. And I wanted to become an author after I watched Romancing the Stone. I was 9. But I grew up, at the time, I grew up like it was, that wasn't a job. That was a hobby. That was something that you do on the side, but that wasn't a job. No one had a job as an author. So, like, I still kept also doing these other things. Yay, Gen X. You wanted to be Indiana Jones. He was the best looking for dead things. Then I learned Saturn is gaseous and was so disappointed. I didn't want to be an astronaut, but I did want to live at the bottom of the ocean once. So same thing. Slight difference in air pressure, but same thing. I wanted to be a dancer, an opera singer, in musical theater. I wanted Peter Pan to kidnap me, so I didn't want to grow up, but I thought fighting pirates was a fair trade. It seems fair. Yeah, you stay young forever, but you have to fight pirates forever. All right, yeah, hey. I also wanted to be a train engineer, ballerina. I wanted to be a shipping freighter captain for a while, too. They also only ever hire men, I think. I might be wrong on that. I don't actually know. But I wanted, like, all the cargo ships. That felt like the perfect introvert job where I could just, like, you know the big cargo ships, the ones that, like, go around, like, around Asia and then through the Suez Canal and up to the UK, and, like, that's, I wanted to captain one of those. It felt like something that I didn't have to talk to anyone except for, like, at certain ports. And a singer. Now I just want to rescue all the puppies. Started high school thinking you would be a high school science teacher. I wanted to be an actress. Still somewhat do. You wanted to own your own spa once. Drew blueprints and a business plan and everything. I wanted to own a pawn shop at once upon a time. I was going to call it the Happy Hawker. That was it. I came up with the title and said, that's a pawn shop. I should own a pawn shop. And that was the only reason I wanted to own a pawn shop. Other than that, I had no idea what they actually did in pawn shops because I'd never been in one. So I had no idea about it. I had not any idea. But I just thought the Happy Hawker sounded like a good title. wanted to be a vet until I found out how heartbreaking the job can be. Yeah. I wanted an alien to kidnap me because as an astronaut, I might be obligated to come back. Comic shop owner. Oh, yes. I would absolutely, like, that is a dream job right there. Comic book shop owner. Yes. Yes. Fear of being in front of a camera. I get that. What a beginning of a story, Happy Hawker. Oh, that's true. I don't know what to do after that, though. Still kind of want to be a feared old lady in a rundown cabin in the woods sometimes. I think voice acting is easier to get into because you can do it remotely now. Like, I see advertisements all the time for recruiting voice actors. And, like, as long as you get into a good studio in your area, they can do the production over, like, online. So you can get into a studio in your area and the producer is in their area. I mean, it's different from, like, working with the, you know, celebrity voice actors, like in the movies, where they actually bring them into the studio to work off of each other and whatnot. But they have a lot of voice actor work that it's all done over the internet. Hello, hello. Merry Christmas. Well, Merry Christmas to you too. You're back. Welcome back. On a farm where rescued animals could come live out their lives safe and loved. Aww. Rob focused on remote audio engineering because he knew it would be emerging, and it has. Smart person. Yep. I would have to work on voices, but that wouldn't be hard. They have voice exercises for voice acting on YouTube. Well, there you go. One time I kept choking on toast because it was too dry. Am I married? No. No. If this dog hits me in the face with these leggings one more time. Did you get brain freeze? Can you marry me? No. You've taken them from him 3 times. He's a stubborn puppy. Oh, is it Connie's birthday? Yay. That was an accident. It's all right, Seisha. You know what? I got to run anyway. That sounds typical. I was trying to time out someone, but the screen must have shifted. Yeah. Yeah. That happens. All right. Y'all, I got to run. Happy birthday, Connie. Everyone else, I hope you have an amazing day today. Go get all the words written. Go get all the words written, and I will talk to you tomorrow morning, okay? Bye.